Good any morning.
Good any morning.
Good any morning.
Morning, morning.
This is the voice I have before I have tea in the morning. Now you know why.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's really important that I have tea.
This is the voice I have before tea in the morning.
You're so refined.
I know.
How are you so refined?
I thought I had a drop of liquid.
Wait a minute, even Skype call me.
Oh.
You didn't even Skype call me.
I didn't even.
So how are you streaming? You're streaming without me, bro.
I'm streaming without you.
You're streaming without me, bro.
That's what yeah.
I guess you don't even need me for the stream.
I don't need no, I guess not.
So, how times have changed.
There we go.
From me doing streams by myself,
to me
us doing them together, to you.
Out.
You taking over. Look, it's me. I'm here.
You are.
I exist.
Hey,
Witness
brother.
me.
This is the voice I have before tea in the morning.
Rabbit, I can't hear you. How do I know? I really need to take over the audio one day because it would be cool for people to be able to hear this.
Yeah. Well, maybe there'd be a way to jiggery pokery it.
What are you talking? There's no way. There's no way. There's never been a way.
You can share your system sounds.
How do
in
I?
Skype.
How?
So go to the plus button in Skype. Not that. In Skype. On the Skype.
But you told me that I must always be muted. You said we must always mute.
Okay.
This?
Yeah, share system sound. I guess you do now.
I clicked it.
Okay, so I have Skype muted, but if you have it muted, and I'll go change the volume mixer.
Whoa, guys! This truly is the future.
Okay, so.
We do not work at an animation studio. I used to, but I left so I could do some freelance instead. Rabbit, caps lock is gonna help me hear you any better, but I appreciate the effort.
The Pivots XXD, hello. Welcome. Thanks for following us.
Oh, hey, Pivots!
I can't believe I wasn't following you guys. What the fuck?
I know. But thank you for following us now.
Yeah, thanks.
How are you doing?
I put out a tweet that linked to our Twitch for once, and that might be why. Yeah, welcome.
And how are you guys? How's everyone? Can you hear this?
I can't actually hear it now.
Can you guys hear that?
You can hear the mouse thing. Okay, so desktop audio is low, and it's not really coming through.
No, Rabbit, it's fine. Don't worry. Oh, you heard it. Awesome. That's good. Was it too loud?
Wait, he probably means you going.
Oh, but and that's not that. That's my phone. Ignore that. Ignore that sound. Don't listen to the mouse sound.
Can you hear?
Listen to this sound.
Can you hear my music when I share system sound with you?
Stop asking over the top of me asking. I need to get a one answer.
I can't hear you.
I know you can't ask if they can.
But you're sharing your system sounds with me over Skype.
Oh.
So I should be able to hear it.
Oh, I feel foolish. Can you hear this, Mike?
No. Let me
Rabbit heard the mouse go across the table.
Let me Google this.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna play this stream for myself and see how it looks. Oh no, everything's turned off. So I can't see it. Okay.
Okay, India. Go to... Okay, right click the speakers on your Windows tab. Hello little cat. Right click the speakers on your thing and hit recording devices.
Fine.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Annie Darkheart. And thanks, Pivots. Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, awesome.
We are currently working out some sound stuff so that we can enable you to hear the scrub audio that India has, because she's animating to some audio from the grumps.
Hello, Elaine.
Hello, Elaine.
Ninja foot. Oh, Snapples. It's apples. Nice of it. Snapple. Elaine, how's the job going? And Mike, I have it up. What do you need?
Okay, go into right click in the empty space on the select a recording device pane and click show disabled devices. You will see a new device titled Stereo Mix. Right click this and select enable.
Hello, Buffy. Gosh, everyone's yelling. I'm sorry, what tab is this on? I'm in sound. What tab do you want me on?
You're in where?
Sound. What tab do you want me on?
Right click on the speakers icon in your Windows taskbar and select recording devices.
Okay, recording devices.
Right click on the empty space on the select a recording device pane and click show disabled devices.
Okay. And then what? And then what? And then what?
You can see a new device titled Stereo Mix. Right click this and select enable.
Okay.
Click OK to close the recording devices pane. Open Skype.
It's open.
Click tools and select options in the Skype application.
Why is this so hard? Okay.
Okay. Is everyone at home following you?
Is everyone still there?
Click the audio settings tab. Click the drop down next to microphone. And select stereo mix from the available options. Click save to apply the changes.
I'm just going to turn it down from high. I'm just going to leave it high because otherwise I'm just going to regret it. Okay.
Click save to apply the changes.
I did.
Once saved, all audio on your computer.
Okay, good. It's done.
That of your microphone.
Can you hear this?
All audio. No.
Sorry.
But maybe I need to turn up Skype or something.
Oh my god. Why?
If this doesn't work, we'll do it off stream. Nah, I should be able to hear everything that's coming through Skype. Do you have your microphone muted?
On
Skype?
No.
Okay, now try playing. Now we can hear it.
You can hear it! Hey! Hey! Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for being patient with us.
Thanks for the follow. There is a lot of hum.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe we need to set it so that...
Oh, don't even.
Maybe we need to set... Okay, we'll switch it off when you're not wanting to show audio and switch it back on when you do.
Okay, let me watch this through once and then I'll turn it off, okay? So people can at least see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Nice.
Can you guys hear that?
I'm learning. Okay, shit. No, it's good. Everything's good.
Yeah, we're professionals.
Why?
Oh, people are saying Rabbit's like Doig and Swift, professional streamers extraordinaire.
Rabbit!
By the way, they can hear it.
Yay! They can hear it. So
it's really weirdly like compressed though.
Oh, for goodness sake! Whatever. Skype. Whatever. My goodness. Why life gotta be so hard?
Okay, hello, welcome to Doig and Swift. Are you scrubbing again?
No. There you go.
Yeah, Rabbit says I can hear it, but it sounds like it's coming out of a pillow.
For Fudge's sake.
For Fudge's sake.
For Cornelius Fudge's sake.
Is that a Potter reference?
Yeah.
Okay, shush now. Welcome to the stream,
Hi
those who have been
guys.
here before. This is Swift.
I'm India.
That's her.
That's Swift. India Swift.
Yeah, that's her name.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Doig. Welcome. We usually do art and animation, and right now I'm doing some sort of Dab Fest, as someone described it yesterday. Dab Fest in the fog. And India is doing an animatic for a Game Grumps collaboration. Welcome. Hello.
I am. That's what I'm doing. I'm currently deciding if we should have Dan fall off the chair or not. It's a difficult decision, but one I have to make right now. Okay. I think it is better when he falls off the chair.
Yeah.
It was a good decision by you, Mike.
Yeah, go for the drama.
But then there's a bit where Aaron comes round the back of him while he's still laughing and starts playing.
I moved this woman without her face. I feel bad. There we go.
You see, I was going to have Aaron come around the back and play around Dan. But if Dan's on the floor...
That is such a cool name. Triborg Godzilla.
Triborg Godzilla.
That would be terrifying. Imagine if the Borg assimilated Godzilla and they had to build him his own like massive Godzilla cube.
I bet that's happened in a film.
You reckon?
Yeah, I bet it's a Robo Godzilla.
Yeah, but an assimilated one. The one that would like take hive mind control and everything.
Oh man, there's so much. You want so much. Oh my goodness, I'm awake. Please stop. My alarm.
Did you hit stop on it, or did you just hit the button?
How dare you doubt me? Get out of here, heathen, with your naysaying.
Well, why did it go off?
It's just trying to cause a rift between us.
Oh right, yeah, your phone is dedicated to splitting us apart.
It's this iPhone, and there's no I in team.
So my chat wasn't scrolling, so I'm now going to look over what people are saying.
Yeah.
Worked on my animations background, finished editing the recording, says have a fast show. Waiting on the recording to render. Currently washing. Whoops, I just kicked the cat. Currently washing dishes while listening to the sophisticated stream of Doig and Swift. My day.
So sophisticated. Welcome to the sophisticated stream. I'm put my pipe and mouse slippers.
Alan pondered about what she's doing with her life yesterday, and today she's gonna get shit done.
Whoa!
Oh,
You get that shit sorted, really. Yes, hello. Hello! You've been fed like 1 billion times! Stop!
She's
Stop!
gonna lick herself.
Have you got a Buffy cam?
Not presently, I do not. I can.
It seems like a good time for her since she's not going to stop bothering us ever.
Okay. Yeah, sure. She's kind of licking herself at the moment, though. Yeah, you.
What is it? Oh, the cat does this thing where one of her teeth gets stuck on one of her lips, and she pulls like a Godfather type snarl expression. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Tripod Godzilla says Mecha Godzilla. You mean?
Oh yes.
There you go.
From those 4 Mecha Godzilla movies.
You see,
Oh.
so many Robo Godzillas
Oh,
already.
wait. Okay, so there's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
And what's the 4th? Guess? Revenge of Mechagodzilla. Return of Mechagodzilla.
Wait, Godzilla X Mechagodzilla? Is that where
Oh, I should have guessed.
Is that where is the fifth one like the love child of Godzilla and Mechagodzilla?
Yeah, it's them getting together in the first place. For the people who like shipping them.
Oh, they want to see Buffy's snaggletooth. There you go.
There are 3 eyes in individual achievements. This is true. Appropriate, though, don't you think?
Where's Buffy Cam? Where's Buffy Cam?
And there is a me in team if you rearrange the letters a little bit.
You still got Snaggles? Still got? No. There's a Boopin. There's a butt. There's a cat. There's the cat.
Elaine has to storyboard a story involving Joan of Arc, Jane Fonda, a corn dog, and a coal mine. I don't even... Where are you working, Elaine?
Somewhere fancy.
I mean, that sounds awesome. Good luck. Okay, so let me change this expression slightly because it's a bit derped.
Hello, cat. Come back. Buffy. So that's Buffy.
Are you just holding it?
Yeah.
Do you want like a box to put it on or something?
Okay.
Okay.
I was holding it because she was like, I was trying to get her face. Buffy, come here. Show them your snaggles. There you go. There's your snaggles.
Has you got snaggles?
Yeah.
Oh, happy.
Oh, you're giving her a box.
I'm giving you a box.
Giving me a box. Okay.
Like I said, I was gonna.
There we go. I won't point it at the door.
Tribogaza says, "Cat, I love." Yeah, this is Buffy.
Buffy says it all.
Hey, Buff. She's rubbing her face against the box and moving the camera. She's very good at this. Okay, work. Work is gonna actually happen now.
Yeah, now we're working. We're in work mode. Work mode's engaged. How is everyone? Thanks for the cat cam. You're very welcome. Usually she has this behavior that she asks for food by like standing between us, looking up and just like meowing. But she's been fed, so now she's being inquisitive. Do you like the box? Is it a good box? Yes.
She just seems to like the box. Maybe a little too much.
Okay, so I'm not really sure where I'm going with this painting. I was in the midst of rearranging the figures into a nice composition, but I'm only like partway through that.
I kind of liked how you had them.
You did?
I mean, I don't mind this either.
Well, she was sort of over here, she was over here. I think their matchup's okay, but it sort of pushed the other ones out.
Maybe the box was not such a great idea.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
It's adorable. It's not our cat, but we get to live with it, which is really nice.
Yeah.
She's Buffy, she's the best. When she's not barfing or peeing in places you don't want her to, she's great.
Why do cats like boxes, India?
Because they are square.
Oh, did you read it?
I did, I just read it, I cheated.
Yeah, but sneakily, okay, so... Oh, also your Sonic poster's up there. But sneakily, we're in the reflection of the thing behind us, so we're actually on the camera.
I was on dancing around. I stopped.
Hey, thanks for the follow. My Les Vice. My Les Vice? Hey, Honky.
She's a honky-tonk cat from a honky-tonk town where rats are roaming the streets. Whenever she sees them, she hunts them all down so she can get some eats. Oh, it's Buffy! Buffy! Ooh!
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla versus Giga Mechagodzilla versus Plasma Godzilla versus Cyborg Godzilla versus Cyborg Godzilla versus a second Godzilla versus Godzilla's cousin twice removed versus two lizards versus Magilla Gorilla Godzilla versus I see you dancing when you say you in the reflection.
I love that film, it's my favourite. So many Godzillas. Whoa, you uploaded 5 videos. That's a large amount of videos. That's awesome. Happy Fastro. I should find your channel. What kind of videos do you do? The problem is that when the cat is here, everyone is distracted by cat, including my co-host Michael.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm alive though. Oh, by the way, this is dumb.
This is Doig. Doig is from Japan.
Oh, he's very white in the sunlight.
Doig of light! Blessed Doig.
It's okay, she's going away now.
Okay.
Let's get the animations back.
It's time to light the music. It's time to write the fight. It's something like that on the Muppet Show tonight.
Too loud. There we go.
Tribal Godzilla and Betty like the cat so much. She's so adorable. Sadly, this duck belongs in a museum.
I love the points where like Buffy is like in the background of the camera, just kind of hiding.
Just hanging out.
She's currently. Where's my finger? Oh, I completely missed the camera.
Very good.
There.
She's like, what are you putting down?
I summoned her. Hello.
All I need to do to get her to go away is actually pay her attention.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm done with you.
But it's like she wants your attention to follow her, so she just like moves just out of your reach.
Yeah, this is her technique for leading us to food, so she can have some more food.
If I had an ability to have like a wireless webcam, I would probably like show them the fact that we'd go back up there and there would be food there.
There would be food.
There would.
She would just be sat there not eating it, looking at it as though there's no food and meowing for more food.
So Happy Bastard is saying, thank you, I make animations, occasional gameplays, and now that I've learned how to record my screen actions, I also do speed paints and animation process records. So does that mean you have like a way to show on screen what buttons you're clicking? Because that's really cool.
Yeah, you can turn that on, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you didn't know.
That might actually be good just for when streaming.
Oh, no, I don't know. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Huh.
We've got the whole Pivots gang pulling up. Hello. How do you pronounce your name?
Miles Weiss.
Miles Weiss. Is that just Miles Weiss?
Miles Weiss?
Miles Weiss makes more sense.
Yeah. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. He's going to be like, you pronounce it Miles Weiss. I'll be like, shit.
Miles Weiss sounds a lot better. I didn't read it as a name. Hey, Miles.
I don't know if we followed you. We might have.
Possibly.
Off the top of my head, not completely sure.
Like
it's hard to keep track of many different names for Twitter and YouTube and Discord and such.
Video cute Buffy cam.
Miles Vice?
Yeah, you got it right.
Good.
I did not get it right.
I have a celebration.
It's funny that they can see you. I wonder if I could set it up in such a way that like the camera becomes focused.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what I mean.
I'm quite sure I don't know what you mean.
I'm really appreciating like the support from pivots and everything. Like, I think that's really cool.
Oh, Gecko says, "Hey everyone, I just finished packing for my flight to Germany. Goodbye, Ireland, and thank you, Doig Swift, for ending my visit with an awesome hangout."
He messaged me last night. That's awesome, dude.
Are you replying now?
I didn't reply. I was.
You're literally on the stream. You can talk to him. He's here.
Oh, wait.
I read that from the stream chat.
Oh, hey Gecko. Yeah, sorry I didn't reply to you last night. I got a really bad headache and nausea, and I ended up like dying.
He did. He died.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be on the streams anymore.
I'm still gonna message him.
Oh my god, the clicky clacking will never stop. But it was awesome to hang out with you. Thank you very much for meeting with us. That was really cool. It was nice to just hang out, and you got us away from my desk, which was a good thing, I think. Trifocal sort of says, Miles Vici. Don't think that's how you pronounce it. But thank you.
Miles Vici. In Happy Faster's case, they use the Xbox function on their Windows 10 or Power Director to record the screen process. Of course, there are other methods though.
Ah.
Okay.
It's worth checking if Bandicam has a way to do it, Mike. There's lots of programs.
Lots of programs do.
Yeah, have an option you can turn on which is like show screen presses.
Yeah.
I don't know about accessibility has it too, but Windows accessibility might just have a thing where it's like display presses, button presses.
I have seen it on like tutorial videos, and I never really questioned it.
Oh, Miles, you were playing Baldi. Because I've been watching some other people play that. That game looks insane.
What's Baldi?
It's an indie game in which you are in a school and you have to try and escape.
Oh.
And it's like one of those jump scare horror games, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But you're being pursued by a teacher called Baldi. And you can hear him coming because you hear like him either wrapping he's like slapping his hand with a cane or something that he's going to beat you with.
Okay, so is Baldi like, is that his nickname, or is his real name actually Mr. Baldi?
I think that's his nickname.
Okay.
You have to solve impossible math problems.
Children are so mean. They deserve whatever Baldi's got coming for them.
Oh, Mike, what children mean to you?
Yeah.
Look at this rave party. I want to be a part of it. They're all having a good time. They're voguing so hard.
What's voguing? I should probably know.
Isn't it where you strike a pose and look fabulous?
Oh yeah, they're pretty voguey. This one's not so much. Maybe this one needs. It's nymphs of the 21st. Are we in the 21st century? Yeah, 21st.
Why download a program where you can just Windows Alt R? You could try this.
I trust you, Tribor, but
you could try it and see. I could try it because I'm less of a casualty.
You are less of a casualty.
Because if I die, then your stream will keep going.
Yeah.
Shall we try it?
Unless it can go through Skype. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm just saving what I'm working on in case it closes everything on my system. Windows Alt R. Pressed it. Nothing happened.
Oh.
Well, I tried.
What did happen?
Nothing.
Something happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. No, I'm feeling disappointed now. I was expecting something to happen.
Oh, I can see you again. Sorry, mosh pit.
Do it. Circle pit right now. So yeah, what is everyone up to today? What you guys got any plans for on this Thursday? This fine Thursday. This refined Thursday. Oh.
Definitely not Lux is asking, what is WinRR supposed to do? You do have Windows 10, don't you? I believe she has Windows 10.
I believe I have Windows 10.
It's the Xbox Game DVR Screen Recorder.
Oh, well, it's because I don't have Windows. I mean, I don't have Xbox. I have Windows. I don't have Xbox, that'll be it.
You don't... What? Xbox is probably built in?
Nah, don't be silly, nah.
It's probably easier if you just plug in an Xbox controller and hit the Xbox button.
Nah.
Okay then.
I've got it, is what he's saying here. So I want to give him a big, nice, big mouth shake for the I've got it. I don't know if you guys can hear that wind, but it's pretty windy. Pretty windy.
Trevor says you don't need an Xbox for it. It's built in and all.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so
So
of the two of us, I already knew that. So we make a good couple because I know the things that she doesn't.
Ironically, I'm the one with an Xbox, but you know, whatever.
Well, that's because I lost my Xbox in the war.
Oh, that's true, you did. In the past relationship war.
I like to just call it the war.
We don't talk about the war. Well, it's a shame. It means that I don't have a Xbox to steal from you when this all goes downhill.
Yeah, that's true. And
Steal your PlayStation instead.
You don't need to steal my PlayStation.
Why?
Because you have one.
You can never have too many PlayStations.
Okay.
I can stage scenes where I put them both at either ends of a romantically staged table and take photos.
I knew.
I can't do that with just one.
I knew you were going to say that as soon as you say when I would place them. I knew that was the scene you were saying.
Construct some kind of...
Where they're at the really long table with the candlelight.
Yeah,
right in the
I could construct a scene, a touching scene with them. I can't do that with anyone. It's worth sacrificing one relationship to kindle another.
Oh man. So would the new PlayStation be the male and the old PlayStation be the female?
Now, who is presuming that it has to be a male-female relationship?
That's okay, that's me.
Okay. Yeah, God sakes, man. I would, they could be whatever they want. They could be two intersex if they wish.
I'm not judging.
I ain't gonna impose my ideas of sexuality onto them.
But you want to impose romanticism onto Peter's.
I do, yeah. I will impose my romantic desires onto them. I give them a candlelit dinner.
You could serve them memory chips, and
that's like implying that people like to eat bits of brain. Implying that computer would like to eat a memory chip.
Oh, it was more the chip part of fine. You could just serve them chips.
Don't do puns if they're inaccurate, Michael.
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey.
Wop Onion says, "Oh hi, hello, nice seeing the bottom left corner. I remember you guys from like 2 years ago or something. That's impressive because we've not been around for 2 years."
No, we were born like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Which is probably what they mean.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Probably the timeline.
It was like, what, just over a year ago now?
So we started the YouTube channel around about, well, I set it up January of 2017, but we started using it more sort of March 2017.
Once I left my studio job, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And that was in March.
Yes.
Okay.
You left on the 7th of April 2017.
That's not March, Mike.
No, but we started doing stuff for the YouTube channel before you left your work.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm on board, guys. I know my own timeline now. Would you like to know or guess how I conjured the name Habifastro? I feel like I've got more of a clue now that you capitalised some of it.
Haribo be fast strong. No, I don't know. Hardest like India left her studio job to pursue her career as a YouTuber.
Yeah, that's it. It's going very well.
We have almost 2 followers.
Yes, it's very good. We're almost in double digits. I miss that CryoTube sometimes.
Hey, Tibbo.
Oh, Tips, welcome.
Travis, like, Doig and Swift are just about to celebrate the anniversary of them exiting the CryoTube where they were for 1 whole year.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. Look at this sun. That's in my face.
Yes, Bob Onion. This is what we have done.
If you go to your YouTube channel page, you can see when you started. I'm sure it's January 2017.
Well, I think it's the year before, but we didn't start posting till, you know, later on. I think there was a point at which you were like, we should get a YouTube.
Well, it was when you'd finished the animated Grump, you're like, we should have a YouTube.
I think, yeah, it was just before, because I was like, we need a platform to put this on when we finish it. Oh, that's really cool. Have it faster, harder, better, faster, stronger.
Oh, was that your guess?
Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes it stronger. Our work is never over.
Okay, yeah. Join December 31st, 2016. See, I guess it was my New Year's resolution to start a YouTube channel.
It's just that we only started uploading stuff in March. Because I think we were like, we should get one.
Well, I think I was doing like piano jams.
I don't know. See what our first upload is. Take a trip back through history.
You want me to go and see what our first upload is? Because it's me playing the piano.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
It is. That's what it is.
Oh, that's what it is. And when was it?
It was in January, I think.
January. The time when Mike used to play. Before he decided the piano wasn't the way. Now he's burned all his instruments and he will never play again. He's sworn off music for good and he's sworn off all his friends. Alone in a dark corner, he sits and cries all night, saying, why did I get rid of my piano? I knew it wasn't right. Sorry. I'm writing you a song.
Thank you. It's
about how great and popular you are.
It makes me feel all warm inside, knowing that if I ever wanted to not pursue music anymore, I would be sad and alone in a corner.
But a brave woman named Swift came and found him, and saved him and raised him, and he was exalted thanks to her, and she was amazing.
One issue with that. You raised me?
From the dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a steak. I raised you. I'm pretty sure you can raise a steak. Or maybe that's braising.
I think that's braising. Yeah, I think you braised a steak. Oh yeah, what one you said? I think I saw you on that Game Grumps MG fan animation thing they did. Yeah, so we were on Animate Grump.
We were part of that, and that's how a lot of people found us.
That's how we found a lot of people. I mean, these animation collaborations are really, really cool.
Yes.
For just like connecting with other animators.
See, I'm doing another one now. Ah.
Yeah. Are there any spots still left open on that, or is it closed?
No, it's long closed.
Long closed.
Long closed. The deadline for this is in July.
Okay, you can raise the stakes, India.
There you are.
But not the steak.
That's what I meant.
I started singing a lot more after I met India.
He did. It's because he either had to kind of join in or just
stare at you.
Just submit.
I still remember the first time. I think I was staying at your apartment, and you were like, "I'm gonna go for a shower." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then maybe 5 minutes later, all I hear from the bathroom is like that, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
So the singing began early.
Yeah, you get every opening of every cartoon I ever watched.
It's great.
Oh, I'm glad that you started singing more. It's cool.
It's fun.
I like improvising songs with you.
Yeah. We were walking back from the post office, and I just started singing something about Tasty Man. And
it was Tasty Man. You made up a character called Tasty Man who was just a really, really tasty man.
Tasty Man, cursed with deliciousness.
Yeah, covered in nuts and.
Well, I didn't say that part.
Covered in nuts and crusted with fruit. that was my contribution.
But then it was like geographically he was munched in Uganda and nibbled in Paraguay and shit like that. Just traveling the world being Tasty Man.
Mm-hmm. Tasty Man.
Cursed with deliciousness.
Well, Bunyan says, I'm an animator, but not good enough to be in an animation comp. Maybe a footnote comp. Do not give up on your dreams.
Keep practicing.
Yeah, keep on. You'll get good enough. There's no magic to animation. Well, there is, but I mean, in terms of learning it, it's just a thing that you learn. Same with anything else.
Yeah, it's like any skill that you can develop. I mean, if you chart back Patrick's he's not been animating that long. He's just been very, very, very diligent in his self-study.
Yes, he's been learning about the same amount of time as me. He's just way, way better. He's practiced in different ways. I'd like to take some of the practices that he has done and do them myself to try and improve.
Oh, thanks, Ed Craze. I feel like this pose is kind of a non-pose. I think I kind of grabbed it from Boujero yesterday, but I'm gonna. Well, one, I'm gonna stop working on the wrong layer. Ooh, hey, Craze, join the hunting party. Thank you.
Oh my god, we still have those notifications up.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yeah, so we did a Monster Hunter stream that looked a little bit like this.
We were doing commissions and trying to raise money to be able to afford a copy of Monster Hunter so we could play together.
So our notifications are from back then.
They haven't changed back. Put them back so people can see us grooving.
There you go.
Is it back?
Yeah.
That was all it took. All this time.
Oh wait, no, they're not back. No,
okay.
I showed them the stream overlay. That was the Monster Hunter one.
Oh, okay.
Tibbs wants that Aaron face you're drawing right now on a pillow, please. She wants to hug it.
Aww. He is adorable.
Oh, Happy Pasture, pray tell how you're able to work on your projects, carry conversations, supposed to stream all at the same time. The work suffers.
It does. It's a lot slower than it would normally be.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's a good way to share your passion. But yeah, right.
I got it, he says.
Herbert says the most haunted stream is still a very fond memory. It was so
Aw.
cool working on your commission for that habit.
Yeah, that was. Thank you very much for commissioning us. It meant a lot.
So Swifty's using what are you using to animate this now? Are you in
Oh, I'm storyboarding.
your
technically.
storyboarding? Yeah.
I'm doing it in Toon Boom.
Oh, you are storyboarding in Toon Boom?
Yeah.
Are you storyboarding in Toon Boom Storyboard?
No, now that would be using the software for its intended purpose.
Gotcha.
Whereas
Yeah, it's Toon Boom.
I am doing it straight into Toon Boom Harmony? I think it's Toon Boom Harmony. It's probably not what I should be doing. I believe this goal is achievable. Tips, never give up on your dreams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, practice and passion. The 2 P's.
Okay, so this goes below the others.
Try focus on the software. Don't use that for what they say to. That's what they want you to think. Exactly. I can recommend a good program. Krita is awesome animation software, and that's completely free. We could add sounds into it too.
Definitely not Lux is like, look away for a second, Doig turned the far left lady into a blob. R.I.P. lady. I didn't kill her, she's still there. I'm just trying another pose.
Who's the real monster, Mike?
Me.
I'm trying to line up. There we are, that's close enough. That's lined up enough. It's fine.
It's funny.
Got it.
It's like my ability to make art is directly proportional to how much sun is in my face at any given time.
So yeah, this body feels like it needs a squash, because otherwise it's staying the same size and his head is shrinking, which is weird from frame to frame. So let me try and give his body a squash instead. It makes more sense.
Doig photosynthesis is confirmed. Anti-photosynthesis. Anti too much sun. Doig wilt. Doig gets the vitamin D for draw, vitamin draw. You guys are too clever.
Too smart for us.
Guys, I go. Oh no! Trifork gets almost rest. I guess that's a lot.
Yes, that's fair.
It's been fun getting to know you guys, so thank you for
yeah, thanks for dropping in, keeping us
spicing
company.
up our morning.
Super cool of you. Get some good rest. Dream of Godzilla fighting Dream Godzilla. Elaine.
Goodbye.
Have a great day.
But yeah, Rabbit, we're sitting in front of like a like what's in front of us are just like windows. So there's a blind up top, but the sun is kind of like bouncing off the table and into my face. So I literally can't see as well.
It does do that some mornings.
It's not just like, oh, the sun is out from behind the clouds. I'm draining. I think maybe 2 hands up is a bit much.
Now I should make his head noticeably bigger so that there's more contrast. Yeah, there we are. Now it looks like we're zooming out a little bit on the next frame, which is what I want it to look like.
See, that's kind of, yeah, that's a better sort of pose going on, I guess.
Tiff says, the factors that impact my artistic abilities are numerous and often seemingly random.
Star alignments and that sort of thing. Do you need to face a certain way on the ley line?
I actually kind of get that though, because that happens to me too.
There has been times when you were trying to storyboard and you like trying all the kind of practical ways to change your surroundings, and oh, awesome! All I need is installing Krita.
Nice. If you have any issues or problems with it, then Tibbs is in the stream chat and she's fantastic at troubleshooting stuff with, especially Krita stuff. But yeah, there were times when I've been trying to board last week, storyboard, and I just could not get focused, could not get into the work, was not making anything that I thought was any good. And so I installed the program onto my tablet and I took my tablet to a coffee shop. And then I couldn't concentrate in the coffee shop because the sound wasn't working properly. So I brought it back and upstairs and I had a really good day, and the next day I did the same thing, but suddenly it didn't work anymore. So I went back to the computer and that wasn't working. And it's just like I was trying all this stuff to try and find the method of working that worked best for me.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, it seemed random. I would have a day on and a day off, and I didn't understand why.
Do you think it was maybe an internal switch and you were trying to solve it with external changes?
Mm.
I think you maybe just needed to calm down.
Mm. Yeah. Honestly, I think it was because I think when I started thinking about wanting to impress the team,
yeah, and
wanting to impress my director and the clients, and thinking about making something that was good enough. When I was worrying about all that, I was too frozen to make any work. Everything I put in felt rubbish. It was when I relaxed and just thought, hey, just have fun. Don't think about where it's going or what it's for. Just do it like you would do it.
Yeah.
You know, do what you feel. Put in what you want. That it started working.
I think just like tell the story.
Yeah, but it's okay to tell it the way that you would tell it. You don't have to tell it in the best way.
Just gotta tell it in the Swift way.
Just tell it, and then you can change it later.
Oh, hey Ed Craze. Yeah, thanks for finding us, and I'm glad you're interested in the things that we're about. We stream pretty often, so hopefully see you again, and I am hoping to do better time schedules for American audiences by streaming in the evenings more. We've just been pretty swamped. But I'm really glad you're following this, and it'll be good to see you again.
Yeah.
Take care and rest up.
Have some good sleeps. Let's do a little zoom.
Seems Hackmaster is sharing some wisdom. People are always going to say it's unfulfilling, animation that is. Even certain art school students are sometimes discouraged from pursuing 2D animation. Ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Animation can be as fulfilling as you want it to be.
Do what you love. I find it extremely fulfilling. Like, I love what I do so much.
I think try it out and see how it fits you. Eileen's sharing a similar experience that she had in that I think Eileen says I had an off day yesterday too. I think it was because I thought too much about doing good portfolio work, and then I couldn't do honest work, and I was just trying to fit the idea of what a good portfolio is. Now, the criteria for a good portfolio changes from individual to individual, and I think you hit a really good point there. Honest work. Do stuff for yourself that you were interested in and that you were passionate about. And a portfolio of work isn't this thing that you build on top of the work you're already doing. It's built from the work that you're already doing. And I think any employer worth their salt will see your voice through what you're doing. Like, they want to know that you're competent, and when you want to like tick boxes, all the fundamentals need to be fit. But yeah, just make stuff that you love, and seriously, good things follow. Like, you can't just be flippant and draw like I can't even think of an example, because it does depend on what studio positions that you're applying for. They will want to see something, but it depends on what you want hired, who you want hired by.
I'm sorry, I was scrubbing the animation. I was scrubbing the animation and looking at it and trying to work out how to make it work. What were you saying?
I'm just trying to say that building a portfolio shouldn't really be about making all new work. Really, your portfolio is built from the work that you already doing.
The key to building a good portfolio is people at university and college will tell you that to make a good animation portfolio, you need walk cycles, you need lip sync, ball bounces, flower sacks. You don't need that stuff. In fact, when you see a portfolio with that stuff, it's very, very obvious that person is just out of college or university, because that's the stuff they have on it. And that's not useful to a lot of companies unless they're looking for either interns or they are aware that they're cherry picking directly out of university or college. Mm-hmm. For most places where you apply, flower sacks and walk cycles, unless they're extremely good, aren't going to be what people are looking for. The best advice I can give you to help you get work if you were looking to apply with a portfolio is to create a portfolio naturally through just working on stuff that you're excited about and doing stuff that you love.
Yeah.
And then taking the good stuff and putting that together in one place. But don't worry about what the companies want. Don't worry about trying to make something you think will get you hired.
There's a lot of power in a finished product.
Yeah. But just do the stuff that you enjoy and that excites you. Because there are a lot of people who try to do what they think the company wants. And then they'll get hired for that. And they'll have to do that every day. And then because they've done that every day, that will be what's on their portfolio. Which means that more people will hire them to do the same thing. And then find themselves trapped doing something for years and years and years that they're not passionate about, because that's all they get hired to do again and again. So put work that you're passionate about and that you enjoy most on your portfolio. Then when someone hires you, they'll hire you for that. And then you'll get more work like that. More people will hire you for that.
Yeah.
And you'll end up being able to spend your days doing stuff that really excites you. Tips has unlocked the secret of exercise. I learned recently that if I feel tired and lethargic, doing exercise actually helps me to want to work more. So exercise is good. Who knew?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to keep a stone rolling than it is to move it from being still, which is my way of saying, if you don't feel like moving, move. Keep moving. I need to exercise way more. I found that when I was doing regular exercise, though, I was constantly in pain. So I need to figure out a way to do exercise in a way that doesn't hurt so much.
Yeah, exercise is good though. We should all do it more. I believe it will help me to do better work.
But yeah, pretty much 100% of all the freelance work that India has started doing has been a direct result of you doing animated grunt, I think.
Yeah, I can only tell you guys what I know. That's my experience.
Oh yeah, there's two parts to it as well. It's like do good work and share it. And the sharing part can differ. Like you can put it on your portfolio website. We found Twitter being really good because of the just the sheer ability for someone to like look at something, like it, and hit retweet, and that then it turns up and feeds up other things. I mean, we fill our circle of friends on Twitter to be other artists or people working in the same industry as us. That's when Twitter works to your advantage. Like it's not going to work if you're just following celebrities or people that aren't working in the same field.
Aline, you might want to get into industry not because you like it but so you can get by, but then why not just get a job anywhere? Like if you're just doing it so you can get by, then there are much easier jobs to get. But don't underestimate the capability of having to do something day in day out that you're not passionate about to wear you down.
Yeah.
Like it's not a great time to have to go somewhere every day that doesn't excite you. I know a lot of people have to do it, and I'm definitely not looking down on people who do it. I'm just saying that is a difficult thing to do, especially with people who have a strong desire in them to do something artistic.
Mm-hmm.
What's a HIIT? Tell me workout. Is that like high intensity? It's terrible.
Is it high impact intensity training or something?
Ah.
I lost it. Where did it say it?
Well, what is the portfolio process to you, Aline? If you don't enjoy it, what actually is it? Because the portfolio process to me was very much just I work on what I enjoy working on, and then I'll put it all together in one place, and that's my portfolio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't heard that quote before, have you, Fastro? Aaron Hansen himself said, if you enjoy doing what you were doing, then it's time well spent, and it finds an audience eventually.
Patrick was saying something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, have a great time.
Safe travel. Oh, no worries.
No worries at all. Yeah, catch you later. Bye.
Take care, Declan.
That is the person we're living with. Declan Shelby is a great comic artist. You should look him up.
Yeah, definitely.
He's fantastic. He's just been drawing The Punisher the past couple of weeks, and he's off to America to go to Heroes Con, and he's just setting off now to get the plane. I mean, maybe you would like it, but there's lots of different roles you can play in the industry, so go for one that you would enjoy. If you're gonna go for one, like if you want something to just pass the time and earn money, just get anything. If you want something in the industry, you might as well go for something that you feel passionate about.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of tension and fear about finding a job, and like there's an apprehension about like where will I fit, who will I find, who will find me, and I think that sort of mentality of like if you enjoy what you're doing, then it's time well spent, and it finds an audience eventually. Is if you do look at how Aaron has kind of built his own successes, he's found niches, he's like pursued the things he's interested in, and he's kind of led the way in a lot of ways because of that mentality. Like if you want to get hired by someone, the best thing that you can do is be seen for your own your own passions, rather than trying to fit into the boxes of what someone else needs. Because if you adapt yourself to fit into their box, once they're like kind of finished with whatever they need you for, then you're like, okay, now their requirements have been met. You need to try and fit into someone else. So it's kind of requirements, that sort of thing. Like job security doesn't really exist in like in the industries that we were working in. Like a lot of the time, it's you work on a project to the end of the project, and then you are either hired onto a new project with the same company or hired into another project on another company.
But then job security, I think, doesn't really exist anywhere. Like any
really.
job you can be fired from, any company can go under.
Yeah.
Like Tiz was working in an office job doing spreadsheets, and the company went under.
I've been made redundant twice by the time I was 22.
And that was not on these. It wasn't on freelance work.
No, they were like full-time positions.
So I think job security. People say there's no job security in freelance. There's actually kind of more job security in a way, because at least you know when your contract is up.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
yeah, you know when you need to start looking for new stuff, because you know I've got 3 weeks now until the end of my contract. Time to put out the feelers.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, Bobby Chu's really business minded, and he's done really well for himself. Like both building up his own freelance stuff, and also schoolism is his business now.
Yeah.
It's tricky, okay, because like India does animation, and animation is kind of a broad. It's like a broad, not service, whatever, anything, but like you found work doing storyboards as well, and animating shots on larger projects, and that's the kind of like pretty cool go-to where you're hired for a short period for a short amount of time to work on like a shot, and then you're gonna out, rather than being that's the kind of the way that Yoda works now.
Yeah, I guess. And I probably could have made a living off just taking those smaller projects. At the minute my bills are being paid by a larger project that I've taken on.
Yeah.
If the freelance is good enough, then I will still take on smaller projects on the side. But I'm trying not to overface myself with too much work.
I think something that Patrick was talking about on the last stream that we were on is a really important thing to approach doing work. He was helping someone, I think, in a mentorship capacity, and the way he structured that was he gave that person work to do as if they were already in a studio environment. He gave them I think storyboards to work from, and animated shots to do, like to put into his portfolio, and in that way, it's almost as if that person were already working in the capacity of whatever role they were in.
Well, that's because they wanted a studio job, so it had them doing the work they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Already, without them being like, okay, I need to do a ball bounce, I need to do a walk cycle.
Yeah.
Like, just do the work you want to do, and people who want that kind of work will be drawn to you. I want to put a little highlight on something that Aline said. which is like with First Flight, I've been trying to follow their advice, but I think I got it wrong, trying to be like other people whose work I admire. So I think there's definitely lessons you can learn from other people, and there are people who I like to be more like, but I try to be more like them in terms of the way that I work rather than my work itself. I try to learn from the work itself. Yeah, I think doing what feels good for you and your work and not trying to force other people's styles into your own is a good thing as well. If you're having to force it, it probably doesn't fit in. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with that, to be honest. Just be yourself, I guess, is what I'm saying. Hello, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
Yo, how are you doing?
Is that Owen, which Owen?
Oh, thanks, Tibbs. Owen Poirot.
I thought so. Cool. Hey.
Who I've probably pronounced awfully, I'm sorry.
We heard that your student animation was really cool. Is there anywhere that we can see that? I think we might have missed the degree show.
Yeah, we didn't get to see the degree show, but we'd love to see your animation. I'd like to make this frame good. At the minute it's very bad. Could see if I can try and make it good.
Yeah, spaced out. You seem to be in a pretty good place for deliberate practice, and the way you're structuring your day sounds pretty good. Are you able to like support yourself financially while you're doing this? Like, I get the impression that you're maybe in a situation where you don't have a lot of outgoing. I think it was you that said to me do the work for the current job you're doing as if it's for the job you want to get. Do you remember saying that to me?
Say one more time.
Do the work as though it's for the job you want rather than the job you have.
Yeah, basically don't wait to be employed by the company you want to work for to do that kind of work.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, oh, when I get to Powerhouse, I'll get to animate tons of awesome fight scenes. I'll get to draw really intricate characters, like from Castlevania. I'll get to animate like awesome gargoyles swooping down and picking people up. Like then when I'm in that space around those people, I'll get to do really awesome effects animation. Like I'll finally get to push storyboards and do like storyboard something adult.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how do you propose to get into Powerhouse? The best way is probably to do that kind of stuff already.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do that kind of work, don't wait to get employed to do it. Don't count on the job to push you to be better. Do it now. Set yourself, in 2 hours a morning or something, like when we do these streams, a shot where someone gets picked up by a gargoyle and thrown off a ledge or something.
Yeah.
Look at the staging that they use and do something similar, or do something completely off the wall. Do whatever you enjoy doing. And then if they dig that, they'll hire you for that. And if they hire you for that, then you'll get to do the kind of work you enjoy.
Yeah.
But if they hire you for stuff that you've done because you know they do 3D animation, or you've heard they like this kind of thing, and then you get given that work again and again, you're going to be stuck doing the stuff you don't enjoy.
I think some people hold themselves back. I know I have experienced similar. It's like waiting for permission to start.
Mm-hmm.
And
no one is going to give you permission. No one ever gives you permission. I'm old enough now to know that, and there's no one who's gonna come and give me permission. Like, I have to choose to do it myself.
Yeah. Like, getting a job doesn't give you the opportunities to begin those things. They get you given the opportunity because you're already midway through, or like you're in the midst of it.
And Owen says, I was really happy with the final product. It's not online because of fests, but I can send it to you guys later. Please do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so cool as well. You're entering like the animation festivals. That's super cool. I like that there's a support for that, where student films, like, you finish and then you have like kind of a route into being seen by like entering them into festivals that then have showcases like worldwide, pretty much.
Yeah, that's really cool. Very cool. Tips like to animate the things that she knows others struggle with. FX seems like a great path since so many people avoid it. And you do such good work as well. I think effects are scary, but you definitely have a handle on them. Aw, Aline. You're so nice. You're very wise too, though, you know, Aline. You could do with some advice from you.
What Habit Faster there is saying, if a castle is too unattainable, then make your own. Don't wait to take a kingdom. Start your own.
It's true.
We were walking back from being in a social outing.
Being in a social outing.
Yes, I think it was a cinema excursion, and there were people that we went with, and people that went, like, there was a group of people that we were sort of a part of, and when we tried to talk to them, it was like this awkwardness. We were like, I don't get it. How are we not
so
gonna?
awful.
How are we like?
Why are you bringing
doing?
this up?
Sorry, it's like, how did it go so terribly, sort of thing, like the awkwardness, and it was probably just like mutual awkwardness. Anyway, the conversation that Swift and I had when we were walking back home was like, man, it's really difficult to get like comfortably into a circle. Like, the best thing probably to do is to build your own circle.
Yeah, in fact, that does remind me, if it's okay to hop off that point.
Sure.
That reminds me of one of the best pieces of advice I was given, is that a lot of people are like looking to work with the greats in the industry. They're like, oh man, if only I could work under Pete Docter or John Lasseter. If only I, could be on a Dean Dubois project.
Mm-hmm.
Or I got to work with this artist, with that artist. And they disregard the people around them.
You're right,
they don't realise that they're literally studying and growing up and making friends and being around the next John Lasseter, the next Peter Docter.
Yeah.
Like, it's great to aspire to work with people in the industry, and I definitely do aspire to meet and work with some people. But it's important to remember that the people around you are the next set of people who are going to be in the industry.
Yeah.
So help foster those ideas, help people, push people up into positions where their ideas get seen. Because when the next John Lasseter comes along, it would be great to be part of the small studio that turns into Pixar.
Yeah, very much so. It'd be good if you haven't ignored them.
Just, follow your passion and don't get too starry-eyed about wanting to work at X, Y, or Z. Like, my dream used to be to work at Disney.
Yeah.
And that was something I absolutely wanted to do 100%. And it took me getting a job in the industry in which I wasn't drawing to realise I need to draw every single day to be happy. Like, I feel like the skill I've built up to draw is wasting away working with 2D rigs every day.
Yeah.
Like, I really need to draw to feel happy. And once I realised that, I was like, well, Disney only do 3D now.
Yep.
Would I really be happy at Disney? Like, I want to work at Disney because Disney is the name. It's what I feel like I should work at.
I mean, you'd be able to work in the story departments.
Yeah.
For them.
Like, I grew up watching Disney, so it felt like it should be automatic. That's where I want to work. But Disney's changed a lot since the films I watched were made.
Yeah.
And the thing I really love is 2D animation. Storyboards are fun, but I wanted to push myself in animation and work next to the best animators in the industry. The best 2D animators in the industry aren't at Disney anymore. Because Disney doesn't do 2D anymore, and if I worked at Disney, I would have to spend every day animating a rig, not drawing.
Yeah.
So
that's not what you want to do.
So that's not actually what I want to do. I'm not saying that I could have done it or that I'm good enough to do it, even if I wanted to, but I'm just saying that I was default wishing for something without really thinking about what was best for me.
Yeah.
And I think people do that a lot. And it's worth looking around you and seeing what the people around you are making and what exciting ideas are happening that you can help right now.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I'm just going to catch up on what people are replying with.
Even if Disney were to go back to 2D, I don't think they'd be doing the most exciting stuff anymore because they are very constrained by the properties they have and the representation of the company.
So what I'm gathering from the chat is Space Dad is looking for a mentor, please. And Tibbs took on the challenge of animating effects because she didn't previously understand it and wanted to. That's really cool.
That's really cool. That's a good reason.
That's the kind of problem-solving aspect of Tibbs's approach to things.
Yeah.
Apparently we have soothing voices. Web seminars are really cool. India is the next Roger Rabbit.
Freeze!
Oh.
That's me.
Space Dad used to work in a similar situation to you, so where rigs made him unhappy and stagnate on his last couple of jobs. And Happy Fast Road can't stand doing visual effects. There's a broad range of what visual effects are, so I wouldn't discount it lightly. I mean, if you consider just how many films these days require it.
Oh, if you don't like it, there's no pressure to do it. Like, if you need VFX, getting to know some VFX artists is a good shout.
Seriously? Disney is going back into 2D sometime soon. Apparently last year was the main reason the studio wasn't doing 2D anymore.
Well, Spacer said I think Disney's going to go back into 2D sometime soon.
Yeah.
So it might not be actually happening. But even if they do, like I said, Disney are very constrained by how the company needs to represent itself as kid-friendly. The American ideal. So they wouldn't even be doing the most exciting stuff, even if they did start doing 2D again. The most exciting stuff I've seen is coming out of indie people doing 2D, because my generation has learned animation now, and they've started making their own things now because there's no companies no big companies to aspire to go to that do 2D right now, which means Spa Studios has popped up. Like several London studios have popped up.
Yeah.
Yota is happening now.
Like
there are a ton of small indie studios that have amazing animators who want to do 2D but don't have a place, where they're doing stuff where they don't have to obey the rules of necessarily a large umbrella company like that.
You've got 2D animators moving into the realm of comics as well, and kind of blindsiding them because they're bringing sorry, no offense to like established comic pros or anything like that, but they're kind of bringing with them all of the color, light, like the draftsmanship, the real kind of animated polish to comic. The comic that comes to mind is a comic called Isola, and it's kind of blowing, like it's like raising the bar in terms of artistic approach. People are taking notice of it, and it's like all of the 2D drawing fundamentals and animation techniques and animated look to it that's just like whoa.
Yeah. Tibbs, I also wasn't a fan of Princess and the Frog, but definitely the 2D wasn't the problem.
The animation wasn't the problem.
No, of course not. Like, the medium is never the problem with the film. Oh, Tilda, that's okay. There's stuff to love about that movie for sure.
That crocodile is so good.
Oh my god, Louis. Is it Louis or Louis?
Louis, I think.
The story just didn't hook me, Tilda, that's all. And I'm all about story. And I just found that story didn't keep me on the edge of my seat too much. And that was nothing to do with the animation. That was just a story thing. And also, Aline, big hugs to you. Loneliness is hard. You're welcome to come to Dublin and stay with us anytime you like. I just need to resolve the ending for this, really.
Oh, you're at the ending.
Yeah, I am. I just like.
I love life drawing. Like, if I could just do life drawing for as a career, I probably would.
If you could do life drawing for a career, you could do that. Why not do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Like, go to life drawing every week. Like, become very, very good at it.
Yeah.
Sell your pieces.
That's kind of the intention with the Bare Naked Lady project, is to do something like that, to make it unique. Well, it's not that unique, but making it like, yeah, that was the idea behind that. It's art weightless.
So the problem that I'm having with the ending, just to let you know, is that there are two poses that I quite like, but they're not really compatible with one another. Like, on one shot I have Aaron going behind Dan and like playing around him, like over his shoulders and stuff. And on the next shot I have Aaron like standing on the stool which he's apparently knocked over and playing the piano like that. And I kind of like the idea of that, but there's no time for him to get into that position. Also, the stool is meant to be knocked over.
Don't think I fully understand.
Well, have a look.
By the way, that's a gradient map. I'll explain that.
Yeah, it'll literally just be a sec.
I realized the cat's not around, so I'm going to switch Buffy camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this will like literally just take a second to show you. So, See, at this point, the stool gets knocked over. Okay?
Okay.
And Danny with it.
Yeah.
The next shot, which might not necessarily be compatible with that shot, is Aaron playing around Danny.
Oh, okay.
And then the next shot, which might not be compatible with that shot, is Aaron standing on the stool that's previously been knocked over.
Yeah.
And playing like that.
Gotcha.
There's not time to get to that pose, and also the stool's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, Mike, that looks rad. Jeez. So that's what I'm trying to resolve at the ending at the minute.
So I think in the shot where Dan is playing around, sorry, Aaron is playing. What the hell is that sound?
Mike's going to investigate.
Maybe it's the washing machine.
We think a robot might have broken into our apartment, so Mike's to go and check it out.
Yeah, it's the washing machine. Okay, just because there's banging, but it must have like. Anyway, so in the shot where Aaron is playing around Dan, you could have Dan pop up through his arms after he's fallen over.
I could, but I think that may be taken into GIF format and used against me.
Okay. Why?
Well, because you would be able to see Aaron's upper body but no lower body, and then Dan would pop up from where Aaron's lower body was.
Yeah, but you'd be facing toward the piano.
I know, but that does not matter to people.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I could do that. I do think it would look a bit weird. But there's still no way to resolve that with this pose.
Yeah. Well, I'm stuck.
Maybe I just need to lose this pose. I don't know.
Also, I think Dan and Aaron ride the gay sex edge all the time.
I know they do, but I don't know if I want to put that in.
Okay, no, that's fair enough.
Like, I think it's awesome that they do, but like I frequently don't want people to attach anything sexual to the work I make.
That's fair enough.
Like, I just enjoy keeping it pure.
You're wholesome.
And I'm a very wholesome person, and I like friendship, and
yeah, fair enough.
And I want people to like enjoy the animation and not be distracted by like sex jokes.
You did make Angus sit on a log once.
That was an accident. If I'd have known that before, I would have moved that piece of log. Like,
let me just catch up with what people were saying. A long while ago, you applied for Yodas at Space Dad. Maybe I should apply again with my year meal. If I were able to get freelance, it would help me afford additional art training and what you like.
You should apply again, because I know for a fact that they are looking for people for something at the minute.
Tilda is taking a film class, so you can get better at lighting, storyboarding, and just a better sense of shots and frames. Awesome.
Also, Tilda has to go soon because they're leaving sleep. But thank you for joining us, and yeah, we hope to see you again. Sleep well. Have good dreams. Sorry, Mike, I interrupted you. Please go ahead.
No, it's cool. I'm just reading things, so I'm caught up with what the current crazy kids are talking about.
Oh my gosh, those kids are so crazy.
Those crazy kids.
Those kids. Hello, fellow children.
Tiff says it's weird feeling. It's weird feeling to think. I now think I'm good enough to make work for a reel that I think represents my abilities, whereas before I don't think I could have made something I feel represented me.
That's awesome. Cool. That's really cool, Tibbs.
Yeah. And
that's completely off your own back on your own work as well. Tibbs did a great thing where she challenged herself to do an effects animation a week for a while. I really love that, Mike. I don't think you should adjust it all that much.
You like it in like that?
I think that's so cool. It's like they're dying in gas, but actually they're just having a good time and dancing.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
What was I saying?
I'm not going to keep it like that.
Tibbs challenged herself to do an effects animation a week for a while, and that was amazing to watch.
Getting crazy.
Night night, Space Dad.
It's like a heat map. Yeah, it almost is. Ooh, that could be cool. Hardix just like dying in gas long.
You know, one of those great paintings where people are just dying horribly.
They're dancing. They're dancing.
They're dancing in gas.
Dancing.
They're having a gas. Such an awful frame. Yeah, I'll up your awful frame. In fact, I wonder if there are more frames along here that... No, there's not. It's just that awful one. Delete you. Delete you. Get away.
Oh, hey, I found Miles Weiss on Twitter.
Who?
Miles Weiss.
Oh, awesome. I thought you said Miles' voice. I was like, who's Miles?
They say they want to be a stay-at-home wife.
Nice. Follow your dreams.
You can be whatever you want to be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Yeah.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna continue, whenever I tweet, I'm gonna point people at Twitch.
Do you guys have any suggestions for this ending? So, Aaron says, I got it! And he stands up in his enthusiasm, knocking Danny off his chair. Then I have a shot left over from earlier where Aaron comes in and plays around Dan. I mean, Dan's just fallen off his chair, so you could just say that he's, I don't know, squatting or something. But, I mean...
Squitting.
And then the next shot, I was going to have, I haven't finished it yet, but I was going to have Aaron stood on the stool playing the piano. However, the stool is now gone. And I don't think there's enough time to get him there. But I do really like Dan's pose. I wanted to keep that. And it feels like I wanted to amp it up to have Aaron do something more extreme. You know? Like comedy comes in threes. So he stands up and knocks the stool over. Then he's like playing either side of Dan. And then I wanted to amp it up by doing one more cool, crazy thing.
Do you know what I think?
What do you think?
I think you can just cut between the different shots.
I am cutting between different shots and it doesn't seem to make sense.
I think that's okay.
No, it's not. That's lazy. Let's try and make it work.
Okay.
Like, I like them, but they make no sense. Tiff says, Yo, Yoshinari's effects are so bubbly fantastical. I love his shapes.
think that's them all here. Cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So then I can do...
Hey, Fluffy Milk Tea. Hi!
Hi! Welcome to the stream. Maybe I can create...
Let's see. Danny can always quickly catch himself to play still back up. Maybe he's lying on the top of the piano looking at Dan, playing the piano. Just move Dan's further over to the right. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me play you the entire thing and you can see. You can see what you think. You can see what you think. What do you think? I'm turning my mute off. Now you can hear the stuff. I'm sorry that it sounds like it's going to come through a pillow.
Wait.
There's no mountain too great.
Okay.
Okay? You ready?
I think so.
Okay.
What did you do? What did you do? Wow. Fucking weak link. Let me try. Really? Nice. I'm learning. Okay, shit.
See ya.
That's good. Everything's good. Everyone's still listening out there? Me too. Yeah, stay focused. I got it! I got it! Yes, you do.
Yes, and that's what it was.
We should figure out how to make it not sound like it's coming out of a headphone.
Oh, huh. Let me mute myself again so we don't continue with the tinniness. Boop! Muted. Love Shack is a little old place where...
Oh, whoa. The frame of Paris glasses just snapped and broke out of nowhere. Good thing I have a duplicate or you'd be blind.
My goodness, Sonic, no!
And, oh, what are you working on, Fluffy Milk Tea? They are liking. It's kind of working on stuff too. Also, it's super late there.
Oh no.
It's super late everywhere.
Yeah, are you in America? For lots of people it's like 3 AM. Goodness gracious. You night owls. It's 9:30 in the morning for us. This is where the segment ends, Tibbs. This is all I got.
Did you see Tibbs' suggestion that Danny can always quickly catch himself to pull his stool back up?
Yeah, I did. But I kind of liked the fact that his legs go kicking. Like, I kind of liked that. But, I mean, I kind of like a lot of this stuff, that's the problem. It's like, I can kind of see how I could maybe make the poses work if I were to dedicate myself to them, but I don't know if I can because I don't know if they fit.
Yeah. I wonder what gave me the headache yesterday. Because I haven't eaten anything since I got it.
So Mike got a headache yesterday after spending the entire day basically eating nothing and drinking nothing. And now he's wondering about the great mystery of how he could have got a headache if he hadn't eaten anything or drunk anything. He spent half the night Googling why he might have a headache and feel sick, while a bowl of pasta that I made him sat next to him.
I couldn't eat it. I felt nauseous. I ate a bit of it and it made me feel worse.
So, like, I feel like the mystery is solved, but Mike is still puzzling over what could have been the cause.
Well, usually when I get that sort of thing, it's like food poisoning. Elf Oglaf 17 was like, nah, it must be cancer.
There might not be time for a third joke, tips. Like, that might be one of the problems. It feels like things should always come in 3, so it feels unsatisfying for me to leave it on 2.
Floppy Milk Tea is working on a storyboard, so it's going to take them a while. And they're also asking whether you can share us with bits. Unfortunately, we can't, because we are not an affiliate. And if we were an affiliate, it would mean we'd have to stop streaming everywhere we stream, and that would be sad. So,
yeah. But thank you. That's really sweet of you.
No bits. We have a tip jar, but it's not associated with Twitch bits. I wish it were. That would be fun.
You could see if there's a way to get around it, but
yeah, there's not. The way that Twitch bits work is like you pay amount to Twitch, and then you can distribute almost a currency back. I think it's to prevent lots and lots of microtransactions. Also, people can earn bits by doing other stuff as well.
And what do bits amount to?
What do bits amount to? I think it's like 1 cent per bit or something. I think it's a way around getting lots of like fees from like PayPal, etc.
I'll solve that. I absolutely agree. That's why I think that Googling illness is always a bad idea. Like, unless you have something very specific to Google that you can't find elsewhere, it's just going to tell you awful stuff is happening to you.
Yeah, but what I googled was, what are the symptoms of dehydration? I wasn't going, these are my symptoms, what do I have?
I think you'll find headaches and nausea among them.
Yeah. Headaches for sure. The headache was in the front of my head. Oh, thanks, Emma. Golden shower. Heartache. You're right. I don't even know what I'm doing with this anymore. I'm gonna look at some Bourgeois and see if I can ad-lib some of the stuff he does.
Bourgeois, show me the way!
Oh, thanks, Floppy Milk Tea. Yeah, hope to see you as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty much trying to do something that's sort of Bourgeois. That looks like Mr. Bean. Is that actually... Okay, I think someone's adapted that.
Yes. Are you not aware of people imposing Mr. Bean's face on classical paintings?
No, now I am. Cool.
You should Google that just for funsies.
Mr. Bean classical paintings.
It's the best.
That one's probably one of the better ones there.
I don't know. I like the Mona Lisa one.
This guy can't stop photoshopping Mr. Bean.
It's so good.
It's so good. Okay. I'm glad that's one of the top hits.
Oh no! Tis remembers when she had dehydration in the middle of a concert. She had to crawl off the chorus stand and sit in the wings, seeing things that weren't there until someone found her.
That is quite dehydrating.
That's awful.
Oh my god. Okay, I think it's... Thanks.
Josh! Owen! Hopefully we'll catch you soon.
See, he tends to go light on dark, so I think maybe I'll try the same.
Please feel
approach.
free to send us your film if you can, because we'd love to see it.
Yosh! Thank you. I'm gonna try like dark on light. Sorry, light on dark. I'll bring this back. I'm just giving myself an overlay for where I want the dark to be.
Have it faster. That sounds like a nice troll. He didn't even try and like eat you or anything. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Successful meeting.
Successful meeting with the troll.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you know what? Let me just say this is a new version of the file. Doop doop boop 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 boop. I'll just save it in here. Who cares? I don't need to find it again. Okay. Tibbs, no, that sounds awful. I sang like songs in a large choir once. I was never dehydrated, but there was a time when I like a couple of times when I felt super duper faint because I'd been standing up for so long.
What the hell did they put you through in choir?
And I had to like, my vision started darkening and stuff, and I was like, I can push through it. He'll be fine. And it got to a point where I was like, I'm actually gonna pass out. And is it better for me just to like fall over and everyone have to make a fuss, or just squat? So I just squatted in the middle of the choir. My head disappeared from view, and I squatted in the midst of my row.
You squitted.
So it was okay. And slowly I felt better.
So is torture... sorry. Well, fuck.
Sorry?
I was going to say is torture another form of choir. But I was meaning
Choir.
is choir another form of torture.
Choir is awesome.
Is that how young girls are kept in line?
Oh, there were boy choirs as well, you know.
There are, but you weren't in one, so...
I could have been. Could have won a moustache.
Could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender. Is that how you say it? I don't know, I've never seen the film.
I don't know what film you're referencing.
Probably The Contender.
I don't think the film was called The Contender. Because he could have been
I contend
one,
that
and
opinion.
therefore he wasn't one, and therefore the film would be an
Maybe the film was making a statement about the fact that he was. Yeah, Tibbs, you're right. 53 is not the best answer. I was like, I'm going to cause more trouble and more of a fuss if I push through this, and if I just literally squat here and feel better. So I'm going to do the squat thing instead.
Gonna do the squat thing.
Yes. So I've saved this new file. Now let's see what happens if we delete this Aaron.
From
And
existence.
we start off with him coming back round the back of Danny and into a new pose.
She could have been a contender. Hey Buffy. Hey beautiful cat. Come say hello. I bet you she slept through Declan leaving.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. It's from On the Waterfront, says Tibbs. Thank you.
Did this suddenly get really dark?
Your piece.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Okay. It wasn't dark, just I lost all of the kind of the tones. Let's bring that down a little bit. Or let's brighten them up. Yeah, there we go.
This is Aaron's hand. It's disappearing behind the gun because he's moving. He's moving on.
Ooh. Ooh.
By the way, just to let you guys know, I'm in the middle of writing the Patreon post at the minute that I'm going to put up. And I'm writing it on tips for freelancing. Because even though I've only been freelancing a short amount of time, I feel like I made enough mistakes to learn a lot. So I wanted to kind of share the bits and bobs I've picked up to try and make it easier for other people. Is there anything you guys think I should touch on in particular, or anything you'd like to know, or that you were worried about in terms of getting into freelance?
That seems like a topic to have brought up.
I know earlier.
Yeah.
I forgot until just now. I just remembered and I was like,
No,
oh, I should ask them, because what I'll be doing after the stream is probably to be finishing that Patreon post.
Okay.
So I should ask now while I have the chance.
Your parents get home from Spain tomorrow. Today's all about tidying and cleaning the home after this wild week-long party.
Yep.
Hard.
I know the feeling.
Hard. Go.
You gotta pick up all those empty jars of peanut butter. Remove all the pizza boxes.
Man, I wish I had a pizza box.
Hide your box set of Evangelion.
Ooh, we have a couple new followers on Picardo. Like, we don't get notifications of that. We get email updates. But Darcy Designs Arts. Thank you for the follow. And Drater Yag. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah.
I'm moving Aaron's body away from the back of Dan's body because I know what you guys will do.
I just like pretending I can't read.
Yes. So what were you going to say before I was talking crap about peanut butter and stuff? About the house party.
What was I going to say when?
Tiff said about the party. I started talking about peanut butter.
I was going to say that Hardik said I really loved your tips on improving draftsmanship.
Oh, that's cool. Networking is important. That's true.
Yes. Oh, we got a really lovely comment. Oh, I'll read that to you.
On the Patreon?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Did you see it?
I did. It's really nice.
David, yeah. Cool. Networking is important. It keeps us all talking right now.
I think the problem with networking is that networking itself is a very cold word, and people see it as schmoozing around at pies. I just see networking as making friends with people who you admire.
Yeah.
Like, make friends with animators whose work you love and directors who you want to work with because they're cool people. You know?
I think there's a misconception of networking where it's I don't know, like, sorry. Go to say something, then say I don't know, then say like, okay, let's start again. Networking has almost always been perceived in my early days as you taking something from a group, like you getting contact information and making contacts with other people, where the value exchange is one-sided, where it's like you trying to make opportunities for yourself.
Yeah, networking isn't giving people business cards.
Yeah, whereas networking is the equal exchange of value between the people there, and you giving part of yourself to a larger group, and like the trade there between like what you can provide for them and what they can provide for you in a mutual way, where they come off the better for having met you, rather than you just trying to take whatever opportunities.
You always want to be giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, always be giving value to people. But I think also just like see people as people and opportunities. And
That's important as well, yeah.
yeah, and make friends with people because they're cool and because you love their work and because you admire them. Not because you think you're going to get a job out of it. Because jobs might come down the line from that. But no one wants to have friends who just want them so they can get a foot in the door.
Yeah.
Like, I've made so many awesome friends since I started streaming and working freelance. And that's what I see them all as. Like, I don't see them all as leverages or wasting opportunities. I'm genuinely humbled and excited to be working with these people.
Very much so.
So just be a cool person, I think, and don't be afraid to talk to people. A lot of the times they'll be very shy as well.
So to say, remember that time in Patrick's stream when Cookiesy and Dave showed up and I was maybe like, "Wow, hello there, we're friends now, good to meet you. Please know who I am and value knowing me."
I do.
I think you maybe started out by saying, "Oh my god, I love your work." I can't remember.
Yeah, and I think you also gave them a link. They were like, "Oh my gosh, we love your work too."
Yeah.
And then there was discussion about said work and things that you guys both enjoyed.
Hello, hello, Princess Buffy. How are? It's that dead stare.
Yeah, she just doesn't.
Hello. Hello. Would you like pets? I can give you pets.
That's the sound of her shaking her head.
Hello. Hello.
Oops, big tangent, big tangent. Mutual appreciation parties are the best parties. It's true. It was awesome to see the mutual appreciation between you guys. It was awesome to see you be like, "Oh my gosh, this person worked on this," and then see them be like, "Oh wow, I really love your work."
Hello.
That was really cool.
Yeah, networking is about making true connections. Hello.
So this is the part where the rap breaks down. Everything gets real tense. No one makes a sound. Everything feels like it's 8 Mile now. Now this is the part where I insert one frame to pull him away and start getting way too into the details, which probably shouldn't happen on a storyboard.
Oh, hello.
Getting way too into the details is my calling card.
What's this?
I've lost Mike. He's just in cat zone now.
Yeah, it's because she's actually like letting me pet her and not running away. Just stop showing them your butt.
They can't see anymore, so.
I switched it back on.
Oh, you did? That's
Cat
cool.
butt.
At least everyone can share in the cat cam.
Showing them your butt. Heavy cat. Hello. Hello.
Let's just stretch him over this way. It's fine. It doesn't need to be realistic. We'll just stretch him.
What's this? No, come back.
So I'll fix this frame tomorrow because it's probably about time to go stream.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I got a cat though. Oh, it's going away.
It absolutely is time.
Oh,
Oh, it's time.
I know.
Ah.
Do you feel like you had a productive day?
Me. I feel like we only just started the day.
It's Swifty.
Hello. Hello. I'm very bedraggled. I just woke up.
Yeah, she gave me a look of like, put the camera away now.
I'm just saying.
You look completely beautiful. Don't
What
worry.
about this part?
Your feet? Yeah.
How about that part?
Your wrist? Yeah.
I'll find a part. Anywho. Yeah.
Take care, everyone, and
May the rest
of your day
be filled with
with
adventure. Goodbye.
It's a goodbye from me.
It's a goodbye from him.